So I actually decided to skip this fusion. It's not really something that I recommend everybody to do, but I really wanted some time to farm masteries and do other things, and I don't think I will really use this fusion, so I still think that in general you should probably go for all fusions if you can, if for nothing else, like Faction Guardians and Token Trader, in case you're able to use it on them. I'm still personally nowhere close to enough finishing Faction Guardians, and those can definitely make a big difference. But I went all in for the Harimas event, and it is just impossible for me to do this shard pull event, so I'm just gonna let it go. I think he will be a decent champion for dungeons and stuff in early game as well, but for end game PvP I don't think he will really have any use unless you just don't have other better champions. I wonder if he's gonna pick double lookout against me. This looks a bit scary to me, but let's say one support pick for the last to see what he picks. Maybe I want to go with Mortal, or maybe I want to go with some specific support, so I leave my options open. At least I picked one polymorph champion early in my team, but not that many. Okay, so I guess he could pick 2 lockouts if he wants in that team. What can I pick that can handle 2 lockouts? Should I go with Arix? I could just ban Rotos and go with Arix, and I don't know what to do here. I have a suspicion that he's gonna pick a second lockout champion. Well, my style is kind of fast enough, so maybe it will be fine. Yeah, let's go with double dots, so I have big bolster. I was thinking about going with Python or Cardiel, but I think he might pick a lockout or Lydia or something weird here, looking at his team. I mean, people don't usually go with double lockout or Lydia, but if he did pick those, then it would be kind of hard for me in this team. Okay, so he went with Kaimar. I'll definitely still ban the Yumeko. Okay, I don't think this will be, so I was a bit worried here, but this should be fine. Those Heprak teams can be very tricky, and then they can really do a number on me sometimes if I don't have Necret, if they ban it or I don't pick it. But with this combination I should be fine. Nice. And yeah, I have big bolster shield that he isn't able to remove anyway. And the Duchess is still in the stone skin, so it kind of gives me a very good protection that I don't really have to care about him hitting it hard. I think I'll just do A1 on it instead of giving shield. Maybe I can kill the Rotos, yeah. Exactly, good. Yeah, I think this should be a pretty easy fight, yeah. But I wouldn't advise you guys to skip the fusion. If you have the means to do it and you have time for it, I would definitely do fusion events. And especially since it is a fragment fusion, then it is definitely way easier than the normal ones. But I went all in for the Harimas 10x event, which I think would make a decent amount of difference if I were able to get him for Arena. and I did get the Duchess during that Harima 10x event, so it's far better than I could get from the Fusion event anyway, so I'm not gonna complain about it. I think the last time I skipped Fusion event is like maybe 1.5 years ago. It was that one Fusion champion, I don't even remember its name, it's the High Elves one that is the animal. I will check it after the video. The one that does freeze and gives you immunity, but I don't even remember its name, to be honest. It's a PvE champion, so it's not super important to me. But I will avoid skipping Fusion next time. I don't really want to make it a thing. I think it's a bad habit to do, and I think many of my I mean, I guess it's like if you have I guess it kind of depends on account, but I think many people in my clan like to skip Fusion events, and I don't really like to do it, but this time I'm gonna do it as well. I don't think the multipliers on the Fusion champion are out yet. I was trying to look for them before, but I'd kind of want to see them first, but even despite that, I don't think it's gonna be very important to me. Yeah, Tatura, this one I skipped. I think he's like okay one, but kind of like this Fusion that there might be some use for him at some point, but for now there definitely isn't. I guess he is one of the few champions that does increase defense buff, but he doesn't really have a kit that would justify using him in arena. I think probably this Fusion will be better just for the fact that it is Spirit Affinity champion with ignore defense. It doesn't really have anything else great in his kit or her kit, and she might be very susceptible to polymorph. But yeah, I think I will probably still like another few Spirit Affinity champion that I'm thinking about this War the Destroyer, which I'm definitely gonna try out as soon as I get books for him, but I'm much more interested about this champion. They are both kind of squishy attack scaling spirit champions, but I think this one is still gonna do way more damage and is gonna threaten the enemy a lot more. I kind of want to try this. The passive seems very interesting, that every time he takes a turn he will get 10% attack, up to 100%, and maybe I build him in a fast build, and then he also has a skill that has very high multiplier. I think this was 5.6 with 30% defense ignore, and it gives him block damage if he kills a champion, so I think this might be okay. Maybe it will turn out better than I think, I'm not quite sure, but the issue of course is that he is squeezy champion. But maybe I can kill enemy Harima teams with this one. I think the issue will be that, let's say that they pick Harima and Rotos, and I pick Rotos and this one, and then I'm not able to ban the Rotos or whatever. This might not have a very good matchup against Rotos at all, who can ignore the block damage and his strong affinity and so on, but I still want to definitely try this. Anyway, let's get back into the fights. Of course, the one that I'm really looking for is the champion that you get from live arena, Quintus, but it will take so long time to get him that I will definitely still have time to book Wall in between, and maybe a few other champions as well, who knows. I'm also gonna try, what's his name? What was even this champion called? I guess I can check his name from here. That one was a fusion champion as well. I'm gonna try if I can make use of him in arena, but I kind of tested him already and I had very inconsistent mixed results, so I'm not convinced yet, but some people, or my clan leader was telling me that maybe I can use him against Taras teams or double Taras teams specifically, so I will try it at least. I mean, that's more for classic arena, not for live arena. But that's another champion that I'm gonna farm masteries for, so I'll take this time that I'm skipping the fusion, and I'm gonna farm masteries for a bunch of champions and also some Sand Devil as well. I'm super low on silver as well, so this fusion would have been hard for me, even if I had the shards to do the shard pull event. But yeah, you guys should still do the fusion, I wouldn't skip it. Let's say you have the Barbarian Faction Guardians maxed, and you have far better nukers, then I think it's reasonable to skip it, but my Faction Guardians isn't maxed. I think I'm 4 out of 10 on Barbarians, so I probably shouldn't skip it if I could do it, but now I just can't do it. Anyway, maybe in this fight we will go with Ukko. He only has one polymorph in his team, even though he's quite high level. Also, some people were telling me that this my mouse double clicking. Yes, it is. It's a old Razer mouse that I have been using for years. I've actually had I think 2 of these same mouses before. I've been using this same mouse for I don't know how long, maybe like more than 10 years. And these break every, I don't know, 3 years or 3 to 5 years, and I fixed them many times, but eventually you can't fix them anymore and they keep double clicking, so I'm gonna buy a new one soon. But I do like the same type of mouse, so I'm buying the exact same one every time. I've been using this since like long ago when I used to play World of Warcraft, and I really like these ones, so this looks pretty hard, team. I guess we'll still go with the Stalus. I probably should have gone with UDK instead of Ukko, but there's no time to fix it anymore. I kind of want to ban the Taras, but I think that if I don't ban one of the revivers, I don't have enough damage to kill his team. Let's ban the Ukko. I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret this, but okay, so he didn't ban didn't ban my Rotos, so I could have gotten away with banning his Taras. Maybe that was a mistake. I hope my Ukko can cut in between here and maybe stun one of the nukers. Oh fuck. He's definitely gonna die to the Taras nuke, and probably only Duchess and Rotos will be alive. Oh, okay, I was faster than him. I mean, my Staldus is in very fast build, but he had speed boost, so I wasn't quite expecting to be able to do this. If he doesn't die to the Taras AoE nuke, which I'm not sure if he will with defense buff up, but if he doesn't, then I should be in pretty good position here. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping. Yeah. I mean, he does have a very high defense, and now he got defense buff, so it would have been kind of sad if he died to that one. Let's actually do the A2 on Siphi. I don't need to waste the A3 here. He's still gonna revive anyway, so yeah. Let's save it for that. I hope the oh fuck, the Rotos goes before. I was hoping that Staldus would go before his Rotos, but he didn't. I hope he doesn't one-shot my Duchess here. Okay, good. Probably he didn't proc Helm Smasher. Can I one-shot the Rotos? I really hope he dies to this. Good. I guess I'm in a good position now. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go for the buff strip just yet. I guess the Duchess doesn't have revive, so she isn't actually gonna do that much, but I still want to put her alive. yeah, I guess that went pretty good. The fast Staldos build is just often surprising the enemy teams and catching them off guard. On paper, I kind of thought that this would be impossible fight, but it went pretty well. I think it would have gone totally differently if his nukers were a bit faster. And probably the Ukko didn't actually do a lot in this fight. The UDK would have been actually a better option. The issue is that I didn't see his team fully and I didn't want to randomly pick UDK, so... I think the Duchess and Nakarada are good safe picks that I can always blind pick to the enemy team. And maybe I will always go Rotos after that, and then maybe I can still pick UDK if I'm the one that picks second. It kind of depends on the fight. Kind of often now I pick the wrong team, or I'm not able to see his team fully when I pick, so... And I've definitely noticed that now, since I have 2 Necrets built, and not just the one that I use in Classic Arena, I definitely do prefer the faster Necret in Live Arena, for sure. This other one is like 0 speed with very high HP and defense, but it is in a shield set and not a bolster. And this one is like 107 speed, and this one I think is like 220 speed. It's slightly less tankier than the other one, and the slow one has reaction and the fast one has refresh. So, okay, Harima. This is kind of the bane of my existence, and has been for a while. We will definitely still go with Rotos 7 against Harima. Should I go with just Rotos and Staldos and then pick my support? I'm not gonna have a lot of polymorph in this team though. But yeah, let's go with Rotos and Staldos. I wish Arix was Spirit Affinity or Void Affinity. I think I will definitely use him against Harima if he wasn't Magic Affinity, sadly. I still really need an answer to Harima. Staldos is actually working very well, but not against Harima, because often he doesn't have enough damage for these teams. Yeah, I guess... Who should I go with? Maybe I'll just go with Ukko anyway, yeah. This is gonna be a slow fight. It might just be though that he's gonna ban my Duchess. Maybe I should have gone with the other Duchess or Python. I don't think I can really kill him fast. Oh, okay, he went with Rotos. Then Ukko was definitely the better choice, but I don't think I really have a chance in this fight. His team is a bit too stacked for me. I wish I had like those champions in his team. They are pretty much my... Well, they are all of my most wanted champions in the game. Minus like Mariska and Sif. I mean, yeah, Sifi he has as well. Yeah, everything except Mariska. What I want is in his team. So it is kind of, I guess, very fast and low HP Sifi. So I have a better chance against those builds than very tanky or like balanced tanky and fast Sifis. So. I think many people are regearing their champions a bit differently for Live Arena, and often these Sifis are built kind of more tanky than they usually are. Which I like. If I were to get Sifi, I mean, I'm not a fast player anyway, probably the fastest build I can make on her would be like 350 or something. I would definitely build her in a balanced tanky and fast build and not go full speed. Sifi does have very high base HP. It's not like you have to build her in a squishy build. some people do use her in stone skin for classic arena defense as well. It will definitely be an option, but maybe I will do it, I'm not sure. I'd really have to think about my gear for her when I do get her, if I do get her. This is kind of going better than I thought. My team is working pretty good against this. I think if he had a tanky Siphi build or a balanced tanky Siphi build, I don't think I could do well against this. This guy is so high points, so I'm kind of surprised that I'm doing okay against a team like this. I guess I did stun both of his snookers, so that is very good luck, but yeah. What should I do here? Yeah, let's just hit the Duchess. I guess I don't have to kill any of the nukers. I'm pretty sure the Taras is in a very slow build, so Staldos should go before the Taras anyway. Like, lap him, so... Ah, come on. That's not good though. Ukko is getting... Oh, fuck. I guess I should have hit Taras with the A1. Maybe that's it for this fight. I guess I can do the A2 with Staldos, but it's not gonna be with defense buff. Oh wait, he still does have, because it's 3-turn defense buff. Maybe I can still kill the Taras and it should be fine. I hope the Taras dies. No, but he got stunned. Nice. My Staldos is in very low accuracy. Like, he barely has any accuracy, so... It is kind of in the sweet spot that it might stun enemies that don't have any resistance, but if they do have some, or if they have polymorph, they usually shouldn't really get CC'd. I think I'm gonna lose the fight though. I think getting so many polymorphs in row, 3 polymorphs in row, is gonna be the end of me. It was kind of looking good for a second, but... Wow, the Harimas is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, at this point, I have so few champions left that the Siphi can quite easily just perma-sleep me. Yeah, that's it. I think maybe I could have won it, but I got 3 polymorphs in a row, so... I mean, I guess I did stun him many times as well, so... It was kind of 50-50. Yeah, he does have everybody except Taras in polymorph in that team. I really need to get polymorph for my Duchess and Staldos. It's also kind of a big tease for me, but I've been a couple shards away from 300, so I could get Rotos 6-star. I think maybe a month or like 3 weeks or whatever, super long time. But hopefully today I still didn't do my... what's it called? My Iron Twins, but when I do it, I hope that I will get it. I have gotten 6-star Rotos here a few times before, but I haven't been able to buy it. But I really need to get 1-star polymorph on my second Duchess and Staldos as well. What build? I was gonna show some build, but I forgot which one. I can't recall what I was gonna show. Well, I can show the Staldos anyway, because people often ask for his build, and he's in this very fast build with speed boots. Oh, okay, nice. I guess I reached a milestone again. I haven't for a while. I'm kind of been stuck in place for a bit. The people in my clan keep telling me that I should play live arena and classic arena on somebody else's account and drive like the word that they use. But nah, I'm gonna keep playing on my own account. It's definitely sometimes very frustrating to like get outmatched, but unless you're playing one of those top accounts that have like 100,000 spent or something insane, then everybody's gonna get those fights anyway. So they keep telling me that I think that my account is better than it is, but I think it is pretty good. I feel like I do have the gear, and I'm just a couple good pulls away for being back at the top again. So what do I want to go with here? This guy is a Discord moderator, so I'm pretty familiar with him, and he's probably pretty familiar with my account as well, so he's not gonna pick easy team against me. That's kind of interesting mastery on Harima. I guess I'll go with Ukko. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's the double clicking issue. But yeah, I definitely want to keep grinding on my own account, and I will definitely make some kind of progress. Ah, George. Maybe I should have gone with Cardial instead of Ukko, but it's too late at this point. This is kind of a sneaky thing that he did here, that his team didn't look like a speed team at all, and then his last two picks is that he changed it up for a speed team. I've mentioned it many times, but for George, you kind of need Arbiter or Sifid to be able to use him. And if it wasn't for the Warlord, I would definitely ban the George in this fight. But I'm not able to do it. Or I could ban the Arbiter as well, I guess. Because my Staldos and Rotos would both definitely be faster than the George. But I'm not able to do it, and this might be a big issue for me. If he didn't have the Harima in the team, I think my Rotos will be able to just kill it anyway, even if George kills everybody else. But probably I will not be able to win this fight, I don't think. Wait, that's super interesting interaction. First of all, I'm kind of surprised that George wasn't able to one-shot Ukko. I guess he did steal his attack buff, but even still, it's kind of surprising he didn't get one-shot. But then Ukko did counter-attack and stunned two champions in his team, which was super nice for me. I should definitely still be able to kill the George with Rotos A3, even with Harima in the team, but you saw that it only did 60k damage, which is nothing. Usually it would do like more than double that damage. It would do like 150 to 200k to just that charge it. So probably I also didn't proc Helm Smasher there, I think. Yeah, that Ukko stun was actually super excellent for me. Oh, damn it. I was hoping for the... I think I just A1 the Arbiter. I really wanted to die. I don't want to use the A3 or A2 just yet. Now it's kind of looking good for me because Ukko stealing that attack buff from the George, I guess. And I guess here the gear shows as well, because he doesn't have defense buff, but if it was a well-geared Harima, it would definitely be able to one-shot my Rotos with that triple hitting skill. Yeah, for sure should. But Harima definitely isn't insane damage dealer like Rotos or George or Taras. It will do a lot less damage if you don't have defense buff on your team. And against some of the other more tanky teams, you might not be able to kill them just with Harima. You will struggle like I do with my Staldus. Like, of course, Staldus is gonna defense buff, But Harima is gonna seize the enemy team, and he does get increased defense, and he does proc the A3 if he gets a kill with A2. So he kind of does make up for not having the self-defense buff, but still it can have very hard time killing tanky enemy teams with Siphi and other kind of heals in them. Well, I guess I'm pretty... I can't complain that I won this fight. It might have come down to incredible luck, because my Ukko did both steal his attack buff from the charges, and because of that he didn't die to the charged A3, and then he even did a counter attack and stunned the Harima and dodges after that. So that one was pretty crazy. I'm sure I will get some messages in Discord in a couple of seconds if I already didn't. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't really want to show them. There's definitely nothing to hide in the messages, but I don't want to show them in the stream anyway, just to avoid having this issue that I leak DMs, so I don't want to do it. Wait, not that one. Let's put it in Imgur picture what he said to do this properly. But yeah, I mean, he pretty much said what I said, that I got lucky, so I mean, I know I got lucky there. Both Harima and UDK. I hate this type of teams. Let's see what he picks. Maybe this is a fight where I will go with Initve. It kind of depends. Should I just... I don't want to blind pick Initve. Ah, fuck. And then if he goes with Rotos, I will regret not picking Rotos. Now let's just go with the Rotos and Ukko I've been picking out. Yeah, if he does pick Rotos here in the end, then I should have gone with like UDK instead. Okay, I should have gone with UDK instead of Ukko. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that, but I still didn't go for it. I guess issue is that I can't... Should I go with Initve here? Initve will be very risky, but I think this will be a very hard fight for me anyway, so let's go with Initve. If I go with the Initve strategy, I probably want to ban the Necret instead of UDK, which I would do otherwise. I definitely need to ban one of them. I can't let him have both of them, because then the Necret can protect the UDK and it would be impossible, but let's just go with this one. Yeah, here's what the guy from the last fight said. Yeah, Ukko... Okay, he kind of misread the situation. Let me fact check myself, but I'm almost certain that my Ukko doesn't have any reaction, but the reason that Ukko survived is because he stole the attack buff from the charge. Let's check it after this fight. The Hellhades website is kind of being slow, so I'm not able to look it up, but he doesn't have any reaction, I'm pretty sure. But either way, I definitely got lucky there. That one I'm gonna admit. What should I do here? I could hit the Siphi, but no, let's go for the Rotos. I mean, he's gonna get the turn, but he's not gonna do a lot of damage. And maybe I can kill the Rotos with the A2 from... Oh, whoa, did I just proc an extra turn? Ah, fuck. I thought that I got the refresh and extra turn at the same time. If I got 2 times the I guess I got the refresh from the masteries and not from the refresh accessories. But if I got the A2 refresh, then I would have been able to just kill his Rotos right there. That would have been super funny. But yeah, I guess it's still gonna die because now I'm gonna do the double hitter or triple hitter, which is gonna be double hitter because of the UDK, and it's gonna be enough to finish him off. This is why I was thinking that I can let him go with the, or I will let him use the UDK if I pick the init, because he can still kind of function even regardless of that. I guess we won against a very good team because we kind of made a weird choice and surprised him. So for once it kind of paid off to do this kind of weird choices that I often do. What was I supposed to check? Yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna dox my Ukko build, as I always do. Yeah, definitely there is no reaction. But it all went so fast that I'm sure like I miss these kind of things all the time. But yeah, he didn't proc reaction, he actually stole the attack buff from the charge. That's what happened. Anyway. It is kind of funny that stuff like that happens. I wonder what were the chances for that to happen, that Ukko stole, out of all of the buffs, he stole the attack buff from the charged. Must be very low chance. But then he also counter-attacked with like 2 revenge accessories. I guess it might have been the masteries as well. But then he landed 2 stuns from it, so... I think the last fight is a good example of what I've been talking about, that I was using Initve as my second nuker for a while, but the entire time I kept saying that it's not really a main nuker, but it's a secondary nuker or a pocket pick that you will use sometimes. And that the last fight was a perfect situation to use Initve against. You definitely can't use him in every fight because he's a very squishy champion and is easy to counter. You might just out-tank him or just kill him through Necret or ban Necret or whatever, so... I think if I had Taras or if I had Sifi and Harima, then it would be very different. I think I will be able to get very high in live arena. It's very close to that I will be able to beat many of these teams that are completely destroying me. I just need a couple of those good champions to be able to deal with them. Okay, this fight I don't think I want to go with Init, I guess we'll go with Staldos. Staldos and Ukko or Cardiel, I'm not quite sure. Or should I go with double reviver? I kind of want to go with double reviver here actually. Yeah, I think I will have enough damage to finish off this team. Well, maybe not. We will see. I think he's still gonna ban my Rotos, even though he picked the UDK. I'm thinking about banning the Harima or UDK, but I'm still kind of leaning on for the UDK. Yeah, okay. He kind of forced my ban there, even though he was gonna ban it anyway. Yeah, probably I will not have enough damage. Not with double darts. Maybe I would have needed Ukko since he banned my Rotos. I probably made a misplay in my team here. Or maybe I should have banned the Harima instead. I don't think he can kill my team very fast either, but the Harima is gonna stack her damage and eventually he's gonna overpower me. I think let's give it a go at least. He doesn't have defense buff, so the Harima isn't gonna completely destroy me from the get-go. I'm kind of wasting my damage to all of his buffs, but the Staldos is in a very fast build and I want him to be able to rotate his cooldowns, so I'm not gonna save them. For Necret, let's actually wait for one turn and let him keep his shield and wail. Maybe I can do this. It kind of looks almost doable. Definitely wouldn't be with the slow Staldos build, but because he's in this fast build, he's very often catching the enemy teams off guard with it. Maybe the double darts was the right decision after all. I wouldn't survive very long against this with Ukko and darts. The Dutch's whales are kind of destroying me though. I really would want to A2 some of those other champions instead of weak hitting on the Dutches every time, but the Necret is kind of fast, so it's the same deal with him as well, that I don't really want to hold on his cooldowns for too long. Yeah, now it's kind of looking hard. I don't think the Leoris is gonna die. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess that might be it for me already. He doesn't have the passive, so he would have died if I did enough damage, but yeah, I think that's it. I don't think this Duchess is gonna get another turn. Yeah. Of course, it is a plus for Eorios, and it was like super low HP, so it did a very high damage at that point. Maybe I should try. Nah, Addict wouldn't do enough damage. Nah. Staldos still does way more damage than Addict, so. Quintus would have definitely won that fight easily, I think. He will one-shot the Harima on the first turn. He had so many buffs that he would easily die. And no defense buff. I wonder if I should have tried Initva against that guy and just get the Leorio skilled with Initve. Maybe if I can get the second defense snooker set, I need to get my Helicat geared. I was looking at my gear and I can probably do a second defense snooker set on a Savage now. I was oiling some pieces and leveling up some pieces, so... I haven't been using Guardian at all. Let's not go with him yet. Now let's go with Guardian, yeah. I haven't been using Guardian at all. Let's play him for fun. I think he's not really something that I want to blind pick. Wow, I think it might actually be good against this team. It's not something I really want to blind pick all the time. Well, Ukko would have definitely been good as well. But... I'm kind of tempted to go with Initve, but do I really want to go with Initve? If Initve can get a turn, then... Let's go with Initve. He doesn't even have, like, speed boost in his team, and I could even ban it if I want to. Yeah, Cardell is kind of hard to blind pick against enemies, and it's often not super optimal. What do I want to do here? I could even ban his candy, I'm thinking. No, let's ban the Necrot. Yeah, let's ban the Necrot. Is he... Yeah, I was gonna say that, is he gonna ban my Initve? Because I was kind of suspecting that he might, and he did. That might actually be pretty bad for me. The Crew Traxa is definitely gonna clear my team even through Necrot, and it will take me quite long time to get through UDK, so this might be pretty bad. Yeah, I guess we can kill it from the start and at least remove some turn meter from it. I guess Cardell found some usefulness in this fight. I do have double ally attack, so because he doesn't have Necrot and Crew Traxa is very squeezy and not force affinity, I can pretty easily kill her with the ally attacks, so... I'm not too afraid about the candy. Of course, candy can destroy me, but I'm more afraid about the Crew Traxa. That thing can do a number on... He can one-shot the Necrot in one turn, and then the next turn when she gets, he will definitely kill Rotos, even if he's tanky. After this though, Crew Traxa will get a turn, and I'm not really able to do ally attack in time, I think. I mean, my Cardell is very fast and she's losing all of her turn meter, but yeah. I guess I will be after this whale, and I should have the ally attack after it, and hopefully she doesn't kill my dodges in one turn. Yeah, I guess she does have the heal on death, okay, revive on death, and now I can give her protection as well. Yeah, okay. This is kind of looking good for me now. Did we fight against this guy at the start of the video? We might have, I'm not quite sure. Do I want to go with the ally attack or not? Yeah, let's just go with it. I was thinking about saving it to killing the Crew Traxa, but now let's not do it. Oh, the Duchess almost died. Rotos did some serious damage there, and he doesn't even have attack buff. Fuck, the UDK Stone Skin still isn't over. But yeah, I will have the revive on death just in time, I think. I hope that my I'm not sure. Yeah, he's gonna move before the candy, right? Okay. Just okay. Actually, Guardian has been very good in this fight. I think probably better than if I had a second reviver instead. I mean, if I had good RNC with Ukko, he definitely could have destroyed this team as well, but it would have taken some luck with him. I guess I'm still gonna lose. It's kind of looking hard for me. Rotos is definitely always gonna die to any turn that Crew Draxa gets. I guess, yeah, that's it. Yeah, killing the UDK is just very time consuming, and with Crew Draxa I'm not able to stay in the fight for that long. If my Guardian was able to go before Candy, I might have been fine here, but yeah, now it's too late. Yeah. Yeah, Crew Draxa and UDK combination is just very hard for me. If she's able to stay in the fight for that many turns as it takes to kill UDK, probably she's gonna kill your team in that time, or she definitely will unless you can CC it somehow. But yeah, of course, it kind of depends on your account. I guess many people are gonna have kind of counters against your specific champions. I do have pretty low win rate against those Crew Draxa teams, but for some people, they pose no threat. So if you're like a fast player and you have AoE nukes, then Crew Draxa isn't an issue. Even if I didn't have AoE nuke, but if I had Siphi and I went before him, it might have been fine. There will be so much turn meter boost and manipulation that I will just kill through the UDK stone skin. Fuck. Double Taras and Marichka, and I guess the last pick is gonna be lockout again. We have seen this before. Should I go with UDK or should I go with Ukko? Helicat would be great here, but he isn't geared right now because Stardust does have his gear. Maybe after this video I will look if I can make a second fast defense nuke set on him. It won't be as fast as Stardust, but maybe kind of fast. It's so hard choice. Ukko or UDK. Now let's go with Ukko. I don't think either way it will be very hard to defeat this team, so the last pick is gonna be lockout, so surely. Okay, it's not a lockout. I'm kind of surprised that this guy doesn't have lockout when he has this many new world champions, but I guess in this case, should I ban? I mean, banning the Necret is kind of tempting, but no, let's go with Marichka, yeah. Okay, maybe I do have some kind of chance in this fight. It is double Taras, but it could be a lot worse team than it actually is. It would be kind of funny if I try to use the Elegaius against this guy that I'm planning to try in arena. I don't have super high hopes for Elegaius, but He does have a lockdown on his A2, but it's only for one champion. But if enemy team does have multiple copies of the same champion, I'm just gonna use this for the defense buff, but if the enemy has multiple copies of the same champion, all of them will get locked out, and that would mean that both of the Taras in this kind of team would get locked out, so it might have been kind of funny pick. He might have had to ban it if I did pick him, or probably he wouldn't because nobody's using Elegaius and he wouldn't be familiar with the matchup. I'm not really sure if it would even be better pick than Necret, even with the lockout, but yeah. Well, probably with this team, but if they have Maritska and she does the A1, then they can just kill me with A1 as well. And the passive. Yeah, let's save the A2 for one turn. Let's not use it just yet. But I still wanted to get the defense buff instantly with the A3. I think I definitely want to protect my Duchess in this fight. Rotos is kind of okay if he takes hits from the Tarases and he might even get extra turns, so it isn't too bad for him. But if the Duchess dies, then this fight is over. Yeah, sometimes Rotos can have very good matchup against Tarases. Of course, when people build the teams properly in Classic Arena, it's not gonna be this easy, but... And of course my Rotos is in a very good gear set as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're gonna win it at this point. I don't think he can really make a comeback. I mean, if he stuns my Rotos multiple times, then that might be the way, but... Yeah, and they don't even hit that hard. I can instantly tell from that A1 that some of the Tarases do like triple the damage that his Taras did, so it can be in a very good item set, yeah. I think this other one was in better gear than the first one, but... I can't see the battle log after the fight, too bad. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised that we won it, but it was kind of looking that after like one or couple turns in the fight. I'm not sure if he has lockout on his account, but if he does, he should have used lockout against me, and I think he would have definitely won the fight in that case, because I wouldn't have been able to ban Marichka. Maybe he should do it next time we fight. By the way, I also saw that there was a Discord that was made specifically for Live Arena. I'm not sure what they are planning to do with it, or if that kind of Discord will really get popular or have any purpose. But if you are interested in that Discord, I think... I have to check, but I think it was made by IPR, so... Maybe you ask them if you want to join it. or me, if you ask me. I guess I can send you the link if I'm able to. I'm not sure. But they said that it was open to everybody, so maybe arena players want to join that Discord. I think we'll go with UDK in this fight. Yes, so the Discord was specifically for live arena, just to clarify. Not for classic arena or arena in general. I'm not sure if I'm able to finish this team off if he bans my Rotos, but otherwise, if he doesn't ban my Rotos, I think I will be good. Okay. We shall see. I think Staltos can definitely take the first hit from Georgit because he's protected and does have bolster. And my UDK can even redirect the Georgit A3 and is in reaction, so it's likely that he won't take any damage from it either. I don't think his Georgit is gonna do too much in this fight, other than when he gets revived by Siphi. That was kind of smart move from him to not do the A3, but because it would have hit the reaction. But he can revive the Georgit with full turn meter with Siphi, so the Georgit will definitely get turns, and it might be a big issue for me. When I kill him after the next revive, he's definitely not easily gonna get another turn, but my team might be pretty finished after the next Georgit nukes. My UDK might be able to survive though. I think he will do the A3 and it might not be enough to kill the UDK. We will see. It kind of depends on his gear. Okay, he did die. It wasn't even close. He definitely rocked the passive and Helm Smasher there, but yeah. He still does have revives, but it's not gonna be with full turn meter. So I will get a little bit of breathing room here. But I will not have AoE nukes ready with Staltos in time, so he will get some turns in. Yeah, let's go with A3, just A2, just so that we get to use these heals and rotate some turns with Necret. Yeah. I was thinking about just going with A3 on Duchess and not doing A2, but no, let's do it this way. Oh, and Staltos still does have defense buff because it's a 3-turn buff, which is kind of unusual. Maybe I can kill the Georgit on the next turn with the A2 nuke. It might be kind of close because he does have defense buff, but I think Georgit is so squishy that surely I will be able to kill it. Oh, what? Damn it. I guess that's it. The damage from Georgit is just super insane. He did like 300k on Duchess. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I guess I should have had the Cardiel after all. This is why I always normally pick Cardiel against Baron and Georgit. I kind of wanted to try, I guess the Georgit was his last pick anyway, but I went with the UDK because he had both Candy and Siphi, and UDK has very good matchup against both of them. But clearly I should have used Cardiel instead because of the charge it. I wonder if I might just been able to kill that team with Cardiel and Initve. I mean, he did have Siphi in that team for the turn meter boost, but it might have been able to go before the Duchess, I'm not quite sure. Cardiel is the fastest champion on my account, so it is kind of fast. Do I want to go with Cardiel or do I want to go with Ukko? Maybe we will try Cardiel, since I kind of regret not using him in the last fight. Staldos will have very hard time finishing off this team, but we're kind of the last pick in this fight, so maybe I can go with Initve instead of Staldos, we will see. Yeah, Initve and Cardiel is definitely a good combination if I'm able to go before his Duchess at least. Maybe I will try Initve in this fight. I think we had other good fights earlier today where Initve was very good. I definitely can't underestimate him, even if I'm not using him every fight anymore. Because I do think that he isn't a good blind pick against enemies, but if I'm able to use him as last pick, I think often he will be great. Here I'm kind of not sure, it kind of depends on the speeds, but if Cardiel is able to cut in... Oh, he's gonna start with sleep, I guess, yeah. That was an option, and it looks like his charge is faster than my Initve. It is a very fast build, so I guess it didn't work out perfectly this time, though my Rotos is gonna get turns, so... Okay, he didn't do the AoE nuke. Yeah, I guess is Harimas still gonna move before my Initve? Surely not, right? Oh, he has the turn meter boost now. Now he definitely will. Fuck, if the Siphi didn't lap here and do her A2, then I'm pretty sure... Wait, why? Why didn't he do the turn meter boost? I'm pretty sure he had it there. Ah. Still my Initve didn't get to go. If he got a turn there, then it would have been fine, but no. I need to look if I can make his build a bit faster, but he's like 200 speed, I think. And I'm not really sure if I can make it a lot faster without losing a lot of damage, and he's already kind of low damage. I think it might kind of be over for me, because is the Harima... Actually, maybe I will be able to heal it enough, because if the Harima is able to kill the Duchess with A2, and then it will do the A3 because of it, then my team will just die to its next turn, but maybe it's enough to... Maybe I'm able to get one turn with Initve. If I can just get one turn, then I will kill the charge it, and I might be in a good spot. Maybe it's too late. I'm kind of surprised that my charge it didn't go... Ah, fuck. Yeah, I can't... I will have to try it, but I don't think I can one-shot the Siphi because of Harima. Yeah. And if I kill the charge it with the A3, then Siphi is just gonna revive it and with full turn meter and I will die. Yeah, this team is just too fast for me. Initve didn't get any turns. And Rotos is just hard countered by the team. But wait. It would be kind of funny if I make a Rotos comeback here. I think not, but I will have to try it at least. Yeah, the issue is that he's just gonna do so little damage because of the Harima. Yeah. Yeah, he's level 99, but the champions he has are just too good for me. I don't really think, like, I guess I should have gone with Ukko, but maybe if Ukko got in and did some stuns, it might have been different, but basically these snookers are what I should pick, I think. Let's look at the Initve build. I want to see it for a second. I think he did like multiple turns before my Initve, even without doing the Siphi turn meter boost. Maybe the Siphi lap, yeah, I don't think, yeah. The Siphi did like 2 A1s at the start of the fight, and it didn't then start with turn meter boost, so I'm kind of surprised that both of his snookers went before my Initve. Yeah, it's 200 speed, it could definitely be faster, but everybody in his team went before him. Yeah, he has like 2 pieces of gear without any speed substat, so he loses a lot of speed in there, but maybe if I manage to get some good lethal chests in the next rotation, I might be able to change this build. I do want to make it faster, but for now I don't have a better set for him. Oh, this guy's very high points. Yeah, no way I can win this fight. There's definitely a reason why he's so high points. I guess we'll go with Ukko, I mean... Yeah, I don't think there's really anything we can do in this fight. Should I pick... Maybe if he picks Ukko or some AoE champion, maybe I will go with Morto, yeah. It would be kind of funny to use. But I mean, he could just not lock out my team and go with the A1, so I'm not really sure if he's not forced to use AoE attacks in this team. Let's go with the Morto anyway. I mean, I don't think I can beat his team either way, but... I think I'm just trolling here. No way I can kill his team, but let's try to like mix it up a bit. I don't have any heals or sustain in this team, so he can just easily A1 me down, but even if I picked a normal team, there's no way I can kill him, so... Double stun is pretty nice, but he does have Harimas, so my Rotos isn't gonna do any damage. And probably he has good enough gear that the Taras is just gonna kill my Rotos with A1 or at least 2 A1s. Okay, there goes Ukko. I guess he's avoiding the AoE nukes. He only went for the lockout and nothing else as well. And the Harima might just be able to kill Rotos with A2 from full health. Let's see if he does it. Yeah. The other Harimas I thought wasn't able to do it, but this was able to do it easily even without defense buff, so it is a gear issue. I guess the Mortu is heavily reduced in his damage with Harima, so either way I'm not gonna do anything against him. I mean, this was a lost cause, so I kind of, if I pick Staltos here, it definitely wouldn't be any better than Mortu, so... Did I get a bot fight after I'm getting destroyed by those like players with insane champions? Like, I guess I'm getting some kind of pity fight now. If it's 2 nukers, then yeah, it's gonna be a bot. I guess the Ukko doesn't have great matchup against Mortu, but whatever. Yeah. I wish the bots would pick their teams a bit faster though. Why do they pick their teams slowly? I don't get that part. Or are they just, maybe they don't want like them to look like bots, I don't know. It would be kind of funny if they're doing it specifically so that people don't know that they are bots. That would be hilarious. I'm pretty sure this guy's a bot, like I'm not 100% sure. This kind of thing gets confusing to me. Maybe he isn't, I really don't know. If he bans my Nakarada now, which he would do likely if he wasn't a bot, then he's not a bot. But if it's a bot, then he's gonna ban the dots, so then we will know. I mean, picking Lydia, Mortu and Init in the same team doesn't really make sense, so I don't think there's really any way that it's not a bot, but yeah. Yeah, I'm doing so horribly in these actual fights that the game is taking a pity on me and giving me some bot fights. The bot has kind of fast Ludia. I guess it is for Hydra or something. It will be funny to lose against this guy. I mean, it's not gonna happen with Rotos versus Rotos matchup, but he can definitely kill half of my team here. Wait, does this Rotos have any gear on? I guess, yeah, I guess he does have decreased attack, but my Nakarada also had decreased defense, and he only did 25k. I hope I can also win against some actual players. Maybe get 2 more fights. I was hoping to get 1900, but we got way too hard opponents a few times in a row, and no chance for it today. I'm thinking though that those many fights that I was against Harimas teams, maybe with Wall I might be able to deal with them. I was kind of hoping for Samson to be that thing because he is a Spirit Affinity nuker. And he is way tankier than Wall is gonna be, but he just lacks the damage against well-built teams. Wall is definitely gonna be able to kill them, but am I gonna be able to keep him alive and actually get any turns with him? That's gonna be the issue, but I think more often that will be possible than killing the enemy teams with Samson. This is kind of squeezy team, so Stardust will definitely work. Let's go with Stardust and Rotos and see what he picks. Maybe he's gonna go with bombs or do something interesting here. Maybe it's just gonna be George it and something else. Maybe Sifi and George. Okay, Rotos and UDK. I wasn't really expecting this team with Arbiter. I guess I'll go with my own UDK. He's probably gonna ban that one, but it makes sense. I mean, maybe he could ban the Duchess as well. Nah, I mean, if he does ban it, I think my Stardust can kill those squeezy champions like Arbiter through the UDK. Probably he's still gonna ban one of my nukers. No, okay, he went with Duchess. Okay. I kind of would want to go with the UDK first. Wait, does it do the same aura? Okay, yeah, let's go with UDK aura because he does have polymorph. Maybe this will actually not go well for me. I'm not quite sure. I will definitely be way slower than him without speed aura and with Sifi, I mean with Arbiter turn meter boost. maybe he... Yeah. No, it should be fine. I mean, he does have Harima, but Harima doesn't do that much AoE damage right off the bat that he's gonna kill my team with Bolster. I think I might just be able to kill everybody but the UDK with Staltus. I think it's totally possible. Oh, and okay, you can see from the damage there that it was nothing. Like, the last Harima did like, I don't know, 10 times more damage. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be totally fine, yeah. It's kind of sometimes hard to estimate these teams because there is huge differences between the players that I fight. The champions are generally the same on like all of the teams, but some people have very good gear and some people don't, and I often forget that not everybody has like super good gear. Even if everybody has like the top champions pretty much every time I fight them, but yeah, okay, this should be still easy. There is just no way that he can survive against this Staltus. And wait, I went on the auto and the Staltus did the A1. Why did you do that? Why would the AI go with the A1 when the AoE skill is off cooldown? That would be funny if I lose because of that one, but there's just no way. I'll protect him just in case he gets CC'd by Harima or something, but even if the Rotos dies, it's fine. No idea why the AI went for the A1 and not A2. Okay, we got this. And now we can put the auto finally on. I think generally Staltus does work very well. It's just against some of those teams they are way too tanky, and you can tell from the start that it's not gonna be able to kill them, but if they aren't like that, then he will often be very good. Against kind of outdated teams like the one that we just fought. I mean, it's not super outdated, but it had the Arbiter instead of like Siphi and Dutch's combination, or Siphi and some other tanky supports. I'm not really sure if I'm able to get enough books to use Wall in a week, but I will definitely get masteries on him in the incoming few days. But I think he really actually needs the books, so I kind of don't want to use him unbooked. Double Siphi. Maybe the last pick is gonna be Rotos, I would assume. Should I just go with UDK? I mean, Ukko would be good here as well. I think it's kind of likely that the last pick is gonna be Rotos actually. Let's try this. Maybe I should have gone with the Staltus, but I just feel that he has so much heals and damage reduction in the team that I don't want to go with Staltus. He's definitely gonna ban one of my nukers. He's thinking very long. I think he's gonna pick Rotos. What? What do I want to do here? I mean, I can ban the Harima and win the fight, but... Okay, let's not do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was gonna pick Rotos, and he didn't do it because I picked Initze. But I would be a dick if I banned the Harima, so let's just go like this. But now I'm probably gonna lose because I went easy on him, and if he picked Rotos, then I would have definitely banned the Harima and won this fight. So maybe I kind of screwed myself because I'm being too polite to him. I'd really love to know, but if I had to bet, I would definitely bet on that his last pick was gonna be Rotos, and I basically lost my fight because I didn't ban the Harima because I wanted to let him have a nuker in the fight. But if that's the case, then I kind of don't feel bad for him, and I feel bad for myself. Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't die to the A3 because of the Harima passive, so... The issue here is that I don't have any reviver, and there's no way I can win this fight because Rotos can weak hit on Harima, and Initve can't crit on him at all, so yeah, it's a lost cause. I should have just banned the Harima because I'm more certain than not that his last pick was Rotos, and he picked a support because he knew that I was gonna let him have the Harima. I kind of regret not doing it because that looked very fishy to me. He was thinking about the pick so long, so... Maybe I will have to do the rule that when I get to... I don't know. When I get to gold, I will just always ban the nuker and not let them do that. It might have been an accident as well. I'm not sure, but... Anyway. I think I've lost multiple fights because I do that, and I know when I'm banning that I'm gonna lose the fight because otherwise the team is very strong against me. I remember last time I did that against crew trucks, and I also said when I was banning it that I can't win this fight now, and it's gonna suck. But yeah. Wait, I did that in wrong order. I guess I want to go with maybe Python. I haven't been going with double reviver a lot, but is Taltus even gonna be able to kill him even if he gets turns? No, let's just go with my own Ukko as well. I think it is kind of... No. It's so hard choice. I will not have any heals in my team, and he will definitely outlast me with that team. Let's go with the Python. I just think that now he's gonna ban the Rotos, and surely I can't finish this fight with Staldos. Should I ban the Duchess? I mean, he is gonna have double nuker against me, but I can kill him if he doesn't have Duchess. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting for him to ban Staldos. And now, okay, now I don't think I can win. It's gonna take me so long before I can do any damage through the UDK. And then there's still gonna be Harima as well. If I had the Staldos, I think I could have won this fight since I banned the Duchess. But now I think there's no way. Wait, is UDK isn't in a stone skin? Maybe I can deal with that. I don't think I really can. Yeah, let's just go for the UDK, because even if I do get non-weak hit on the A1, I don't think it's gonna be enough for the... Even if I did multiple A2s in a row, I don't think I would be able to kill the Ukko. So... I rather want to try to get through this UDK. Maybe I have a chance. If it was in stone skin, it would be totally different, but since it isn't in stone skin, it is way easier. I have no idea why it's not built in stone skin. It wasn't even in immunity set, so... The only reason you wouldn't go with him is if you use him in immunity against bomb teams, but they aren't super meta right now, and he definitely should have it in bomb. So I'm sure he has stone skin gear and is able to do it as well. Even if it's not insane stone skin, you should definitely put it in a stone skin. The Python cleanse is kind of proving to be very helpful in this fight. I don't think I use the Python enough. I could definitely use him more than I do. He does revive with 50% turn meter, which is a bit of... It doesn't really secure yourself a turn every time, but it is way better than 0 turn meter. If I had a strong second nuker with Rotos, I think, like when I do get Quintus, probably I need to pick Python a lot more. Damn, he does have block buffs on him, so I can't really go with the A2. Come on, no weak hit. If I don't get weak hit, I should be good in this fight. Good. Yeah, let's just go for Ukko. Yeah, I think this guy is kind of lacking in gear, and my tanky champions are kind of able to sustain this fight a lot longer than it usually would last against if we had equal gear on our accounts. So I don't think I really should win this matchup, but maybe it's possible that I can. It's still kind of close. I wouldn't say that I'm gonna win it for sure, but if he had good gear, I don't think I would stand a chance in this matchup. even never mind the good gear, but if the stone skin, if the UDK was in stone skin, I wouldn't have killed anyone yet. Maybe soon I would be able to kill UDK, but he would have more pressure on me. Though he did get many stuns, so he does have that going for him. Come on, let's win this fight. I'm kind of slightly annoyed by the last fight because I think that was like maybe I'm misreading it, but I think he did it on purpose, so it's kind of looking bad for me. I think if he just gets one AoE nuke on either one of them, it's probably over for me. My Rotos is getting stunned way too much. Okay, at least now with the ally protection, he can't put block buffs on him, so... Nice. I kind of needed to get some polymorphs on him. I think this is gonna be the last fight. I probably don't have time to queue anymore after this. Come on, crit. Nah. Well, because the Harima got... Ah, fuck. Another stun. I was gonna say that because the Harima got sheeped, I should be fine, but I guess I can still lose even at this point. Yeah, if I weak hit on the Hariman, then it's over. I don't think I can kill the Taras with A3, so I'm gonna try on Harima instead. And I got the weak hit. I guess that's it. Yeah. Maybe I should have tried the Taras. Maybe this guy didn't have good enough gear that I might have been able to, but probably not, though. Probably not. Yeah, we kind of had a big loss streak here at the end. So many losses. We won 3 out of the last. Yeah, 10 fights, yeah. That's not good. We were kind of getting close to the 1900, but then it's a big loss streak. I mean, yeah, it's like Harima in almost every team that I lost to. So... yeah, I definitely need to get that wall up, but at this point I have 0 books, and he definitely needs books to function, and I think it will be tricky to use him, but I do have Necret, so it is better than I would if I wouldn't have him, so... 4 books, 5 books, 4 books, yeah. That's gonna be a decent amount of them. I don't think many people have booked Wall on their account, but I think he gets so much out of these books, I really have to book him. On a nuker, like, this kind of thing is very important, like both the damage and the cooldown. But he will definitely be able to kill those Harima teams, and probably I will make him in a very fast build and not in my highest damage dealing set, and maybe try to stack his passive and spam the A3 That's kind of my game plan with him. And even if I do fight against UDK teams with him, which I often do, like often they pick both UDK and Harima, then first of all he's gonna be able to stack his passive even if he's hitting Stone Skin UDK, but he's also able to do some AoE damage through it, and this one will definitely one-shot Harima and UDK. And most other things pretty much, unless he weak hits. But yeah, that's it for this video. Not very, like, what's the word? I wasn't very triumphant today, but maybe better luck next time, I guess. By the way, I was looking at the accessories and I pretty much, yeah, I think I have like all triple for him. Let's see if I have triple banner as well. That's the upside. I have been farming spider for last 2 years, so I have pretty good spider gear. At this point, I really need those champions and I'm ready to go. Yeah, I have like multiple triple. Yeah, I guess I have like 2 triple attack banners and a pseudo triple banner. Maybe I will go with this one actually. I'm not sure. I will think about it later. Let's just put this one as the placeholder and maybe I will change it later. But yeah, he has everything with triple attack and I'm sure I can get pretty good gear on him, but I wish I would have like if we take a look at the init reset, in his 2 pieces here he doesn't have any speed, so probably Warl is gonna have some pieces without speed as well. If I'm able to get a set where everything has the correct main stat and a speed substat on them, then I think he will work. I mean, he's not gonna work, of course, against everything. Georges are gonna one-shot him if they go first and so on, but often in those fights I'm still getting turns, but the issue is that they pick teams that my Rotos is not able to clear, so... But anyway, let's not speculate too much. I really need to get books on him first and try him, and I'll probably farm masteries for him very soon. For now I'm doing it on this LA Gaius that I may or may not use in next arena reset. I'm gonna try it, but I already did some testing and I wasn't too impressed about it, but I will try to use him against Tara's teams. We will see how it goes. But anyway, that's it for today's video and see you next time.